Yo.
Hey, hey, hey! Are you dancing or what? Oh, Lela, oh, Lela, Barry. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, there, yeah, Katega. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, Katega. Lift him up, lift Jesus up. Oh, lift him up. He is worthy of praise. Come on. Lift him up, lift him up, lift Jesus higher. Lift him up, he is worthy of praise. Ènìyàn ṣe bí Ọlọ́run ọba, wọ́n ní kò lè possible. Àmọ́ wẹ́rẹ́, bàbá bá wa ṣe. Wọ́n ní bí ó sì àwọn, wípé kò lè possible. Àmọ́ wẹ́rẹ́, bàbá bá wa ṣe. Wọ́n ní kò sáyé lókè, ó wáyé fún mi lókè. Ó gbogbo fọ́lẹ̀ mi, ìyanu lorúkọ rẹ̀ ṣe. Wọ́n ní kò sáyé lókè, ó wáyé fún mi lókè. Ó gbogbo fọ́lẹ̀ mi, ìyanu lorúkọ rẹ̀. Torí bó ṣe máa ṣe nìyẹn, bó ṣe máa ṣe nìyẹn. Ó máa ṣẹrú dọba, ó máa ṣẹrú dọba. Bàdá ni wáyé ṣe máa ṣe lè yó. Ó máa ṣẹrú dọba, ó máa ṣẹrú dọba. Wọ́n ní kò sáyé lókè, ó wáyé fún wa lókè. Wọ́n ní kò sáyé lókè sẹ́, ó wáyé fún wa lókè. Ó gbogbo fọ́lẹ̀ wá, ìyanu lorúkọ rẹ̀. Wọ́n ní kò sáyé lókè, ó wáyé fún mi lókè. Ó gbogbo fọ́lẹ̀ mi, ìyanu lorúkọ rẹ̀. Yeah, to you, Lord. Be all the glory. To you, Ogo Ijo. Be all the honor. To you, ayérayé. Be all the power. Hey, and adoration forever, Lord. To you, Lord. Be all the glory. To you, Ogo Ijo. Be all the honor. To you, ayérayé. Be all the power. Yeah, and adoration forevermore. Who is greater than Jehovah, Lord, divine know? There is no one greater. There is no one greater. Somebody. There is no one greater than Jehovah, Lord, divine.
ChatGPT gets 123 million visits a day, and most people still use it like a toy. Here
Abẹ́ ló ń ṣe Ọlọ́run ìyanu. Abẹ́ ló ń ṣe oníṣẹ́ ìyanu. Jesus! Abẹ́ ló ń ṣe oníṣẹ́ ìyanu ni. Abẹ́ ló ń ṣe oníṣẹ́ ìyanu. Hallelujah! Ògo ni fún Bàbá. Káfíjọ́ ìlú yìn Ọlọ́run wa. Alààyè ni yóò yìn ọmọ ti yẹ Ọlọ́run. Hallelujah! Ògo ni fún Bàbá ṣe. Hallelujah! Ògo ni fún Bàbá. Káfíjọ́ ìlú yìn Ọlọ́run. Alààyè o. Ni yóò yìn ọmọ ti yẹ. Ó dáná ìjú ọpẹ́ rẹ̀ dá mama. Ìjú ọpẹ́ mi rẹ̀. Orin jójó bẹ̀yẹ. Mọ́mí ó yẹ kó kó fọ́lẹ̀ ìwọ tọ́lọ́run dá sí tó pamọ́. Ó dáná ìjú ọpẹ́ rẹ̀ dá mọ́mí. Ìjú ọpẹ́ mi rẹ̀.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, Marriott Junjum, on a day. Welcome back. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. You're listening to Ronke Ade Shokon and Yinka Ade. What's her name again? Yinka Alashiyori. Welcome. I don't want to stop the music. Oh. Let's read this like this. I don't want to stop the music. Oh. Welcome. Hit the like button. Thank you. Hit the like button. We have a show today. If you plan to call in early, because I do have to finish on time today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit the like button. Thank you. Let's get the likes up to 13 at least. 13. Don't stop, right? Jum, you're with me. I shouldn't stop. Exactly. Okay, we can stop it now. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, ladies, for being here. Gentlemen in the background, I appreciate you. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Today we're talking about very deep. Another one. Hey. All right, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We have a show today. About today, I did drag this guy. I swear, this is what it is. I was trying to avoid it, but it's getting too much. We have to address what's going on in current affairs. So, and what is going on in current affairs is very dark, man. Fortunately or unfortunately, but we needed to expose this kind of behavior so that we can start pointing them out, because some of you are suckers, gullible to the likes of people like VERYDARKMAN. And shout out to not to you gave me $5, so wait till the apple here. Okay, make we start with the thank you, Natu. I appreciate you. Make we start properly then. Abby waiting. I think now. Thank you, Natu. Thank you for the donation. All right, welcome, guys. Welcome.
You doing what?
Yeah, I've been talking to myself all along. I was talking to myself. Did you guys hear me at all? I don't think so. Did you guys hear me at all? I think you did, right? I think you did. All right. Natu, thank you so much for the $5 twice super chat. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. Let's talk about VERYDARKMAN and the RATELs. The RATELs contain a lot of intelligent people, believe it or not. Okay, but maybe it's time we start redefining what intelligence mean in 2025. We need to. It's either we redefine it or we make sure we properly. You heard me. Thank you, Jerry. I thought I was talking to myself because I saw the red muted thing. Today I had like 3 other stories I was going to cover, but no, let's just dive into this one. Hit the like button. Happy new month. Happy August. Happy August. The RATEL has a lot of intelligent people. It's high time I started to acknowledge that. We can no longer overlook the obvious. It's high time we recognized that the RATEL is full of a lot of intelligent people. I'll give them, but intelligence might need to expand its scope of what we mean by intelligence, because obviously mankind, human beings, we're evolving, and some people are faster than others in terms of catching up with the evolution. It's a moving target, it's a moving goalpost. We have to pay attention. I need people to be able to see a very dark man and smell him from 10,000 miles away. The manipulative behavior. It's just too many people. I can't, we don't need to wait until it's too late before we can catch someone like VERYDARKMAN. We need to be able to catch him before he said, to. By the time he said, to, it was like, hey, stop. You sound foolish, right? I need more and more people to be able to catch that. And I have to tell you, gullible does not mean stupid. Doesn't always mean stupid. Gullible might be just a blind spot based on people's pain. Nigeria and Nigerians, they have suffered for a long time. So anytime they see a savior, every sense of, there's a certain part of our intelligence that goes right out the window. When we see anything that looks like somebody that's going to save us from the oppressor, it just goes right out the window. It's natural. It's natural. I get it. But we need to start calling it out. This young man, I don't know, how old is he now? I think he was born in 1994. He must be about 31 years old or so. He has managed to manipulate not just Nigerians on ground in Nigeria, but Nigerians all over the world. Potentially even into the internationals that are watching from the sidelines, people that are watching from the fence somewhere, people that are taking a liking to Nigerians, Afrobeats, Nollywood. Like, who's Very Dark Man again? Who is Very Dark Man? Who is the guy that's saving the whole world? Oh, he's saving Nigerians. Oh, Nigerians love him. Yeah, that part. I get it. Oh, I heard Nigeria is such a corrupt nation. The leaders are no good. So this young man, you know what they're saying about the young man, military guy in Burkina Faso right now? It's almost like Very Dark Man is our own version of it. Like, everybody's celebrating it because it just looks like light at the end of the tunnel. It looks like it. Anything that looks like you tell a truth. You said one yesterday, still one today. Nigerians will just take it and run with it. It's integrity. It's a man of his word. Agaga. Abosi, Kotualo mix it. You now mix it with digging boreholes in a couple of villages. Abi, you help fix a couple of schools. That's it. That's all it takes to get Nigerians. We don't necessarily scrutinize issues. And I get it. But we need to call this out. Everybody else you're seeing on the screen are not innocent. Daddy Freeze, Oga Polo, Auntie Iyabo. Sadly, the late MOHBAD she was a street boy, so it was exposed to too much. Though he's a victim, unfortunately, and he lost his life in the middle of all that. But the certain lifestyles, that usually lead to those kind of things. Sam Larry, obviously, Naira Marley. None of these people are innocent. In fact, I think these people are a victim of their own circumstance. So I want to take some time to really call out some things that you want to pay attention to with regards to your relationships. I know. Why is everything has to do with marriage? I say, I don't want to hear Oroko Atobo. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear anything that has to do with prick and kwekus. I know, but these things are related. These are our issues. All of them are related. Welcome, Abby. Welcome, Black Diamond. I see you. These things are related. They're all related. The way you see Very Dark Man behaving in public is a reflection of how he treats his personal relationships. I guarantee it. Okay? I guarantee it. Okay? What do I mean? Specifically what? Well, braggadocious. Generally, I don't call people narcissists, but definitely some narcissistic traits. And I am everything's the best thing since sliced bread, not just in words. I'm talking about overall attitude in general, and I do think there's a healthy level that you need to be, we call it confidence, where you're confident, right? And I do still think confidence is sexy. And you do need confidence. No, don't worry what lame people might be saying on the internet. You still need a certain level of confidence. If you don't have confidence, people can't trust you. They don't want to rock with you, right? Because they can't trust you. They can't trust that you actually stand for something. So we do need that. Sometimes it can be misrepresented. Sometimes it can look like pride and ego on the surface if people don't know you well enough. Because of that, we need to apply a certain level of humility. And yes, there can be overdose of humility too. Where we say, hey, wake up. Who is asking you to humble at this moment, right? There can be overdose of that too. So life it's about, there's some certain level of skill set that you need to learn to navigate this type of issues. It will never, okay, we cannot call the name of God in vain. As in, like, I don't want to swear. It will never be as simple as black and white or right and wrong. The moment your brain gravitates in the direction of either of the extremes, just look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm lame. You're lame. Because it is easy. You're predictable. You are easy. And the target, you become an easy target. Like Nigerians have become an easy target for a manipulator like VERYDARKMAN. Manipulators like VERYDARKMAN, you know what they're good at? They're good at spelling out what the truth is. I'm not just being condescending with that. They can call out 1 + 1 = 2 for you. And they will show you data even to back it up. They will show you scriptures to back up the bullshit. You have to pay attention. They will show you more than enough. And you can mark it off. You can check it off. Like check. You know that moment where you get to, you're like, you're gaslighting me. You're gaslighting because they're starting to make you feel crazy. Because right there, it's right in front of you. You can see, yeah, they're kind of right. Yes, they're right. Oh, yes, he's right again. But I know there's something missing here. I'm not crazy. Then you turn around and say you are gaslighting me. That's when you're lost of words and you don't know how to describe what is going on with you anymore. Yeah. There's a certain level of skill set you need to build to detect people like them far long before they get you. If you think in terms of I'm a victim, if that's where your angle typically goes, you're an easy target. I'm sorry. I know you want me to sugarcoat and cuddle you because you have been a victim and tell you how terrible the enemy has been. Trust me, there will be more than enough people that will tell you how terrible the enemy has been and how they are wrong and why they should, and you should just call it out. There's more than enough people on this internet street. They make more money from doing it because all they have to do is sleep in one direction and they will gather, misery loves company. They will gather more of you. They will tell you what you want to hear. And before you know it, you go back to your bed at night, you still feel the same way. The problem not fixed. Why? Because you're a victim. Perpetual victim, sadly. So if you are a victim and you are looking for different platforms to run to where people will just call, like, let's say, for example, you're a man and all they talk about is single mothers on that platform because you resent the day your wife left you and became a single mother, you will find more than enough people that will speak and you will enjoy it in the moment when they're saying it. You will like, okay, yeah. Tell them, hold them accountable. But every time you go back to bed, you go collect. This life is tough on a lot of people. So I understand.
Sorry.
We did that last video, that last session. Shout out to all the commenters. It was obvious that many of you only watched 30 seconds of the video. Hopefully, a lot of people watched the full video. The video with Priscilla Ojo. The baby said, the title said, baby too soon. And there were a lot of victims that got triggered. They didn't even watch the full video, right? It was I don't think we even answered the question. The closest thing to an answer that we got that day was from Toby and Tribe, and I basically concurred. I said, it's all in the hands of God. But if they had listened long enough to see that, maybe they would have calmed their nerves. But shout out to you for leaving a comment. You do help the engagement. Thank you. Please, when you come to Prestige Family, try your best. Save it in the watch later to make sure you watch everything before you conclude. It's okay to create an opinion from a 2 seconds. I'm just telling you that it's probably not the best thing you want to do. All right, so shout out to everybody. Let me do some quick shout out. Shout out to the Mom of 5. Shout out to Ify Dino. Shout out to of course Jim. Cool Mama, welcome. Black Diamond, adorable. Good to see you. Let's see, who else did I miss? All right. Shout out to the real Chioma. Who is the real Chioma? Is that one of our existing Chioma? We have some other Chiomas here in the past. That are existing Prestige Family. Join the Prestige Family. Just subscribe. That's how you become a Prestige Family. I appreciate you. All right. So You got so there's a you don't want to become an easy target is the point I'm making here. We wrote a book, right? We've written, this is our second books on relationship. Number one red flag, right? Majority of people that pick up this book, you know what they're looking for? They're looking for a gotcha so that they can get their enemy. You know what they find out? Who the enemy is? Go and find out. The enemy is in the book. You will see it inside the book. But don't become an easy target for the enemy. That's all I'm trying to tell you. The enemy is always going to present as to be on your side. They're going to look at what is your pain point. They're going to look at the greatest pain point. It's also part of marketing. I won't say it's just enemy, but what I'm saying is that the enemy also knows this as a skill set. They look for small angles where you have a blind spot. It's usually a place of pain for you. So if you're a nation that you've been oppressed for so long, right? You've been oppressed by the colonialism, you've been oppressed by the military rule, and you're still being oppressed by the military/civilian rule. And, you know, if you're not very careful, you become a perpetual victim because the enemies are growing, they're growing, and they know what you want to hear, and they will tell you what you want to hear. Okay? So you must always kind of shine your eyes. Always shine your eyes beyond the obvious. Don't be too predictable. How do you become unpredictable? Active listening. I've been saying this forever. Don't have an answer so quick. Don't repeat talking points from social media so quick. You have to be very, very careful. Don't repeat talking points so quick. There's some talking points that I repeat too. Like, for example, I'm just telling you the truth. I say it effortlessly. It's not something I'm thinking. Don't take that as the truth. I might just be lying to you. Still process what I'm trying to tell you. Process it. Come up with your own insight. Process it against other reference points, right? What have you learned before? We always have to consistently relearn, unlearn, relearn, unlearn, relearn. We don't have shortage of learning. You know too much already. And those too much is probably hurting you already. It's not creating the results you like. So you have to pay attention. Back to VDM. Let's talk about VDM. Welcome Chinye. Welcome Chinye. Welcome Grace Imafi Dawn. VDM is working for Naira Marley. Who knows? That's becoming almost very. There's a video that was posted earlier on. I'll see if I can get to them. What did VDM do at this point that you are condemning him? If he has heard condemnation, if he has concluded that I was condemning, that's okay. Just keep listening, okay? Jim said a lot of people are now seeing him for who he is. I have known this for long. VDM is nothing but a manipulator, and he's so good at it. He's definitely a manipulator. Does that sound like condemning? Okay, maybe you're right, Ify. But we're going somewhere. Just listen to the conversation. Okay, let's see. Overdose of humility might be low self-esteem. Yes, absolutely. Hit the like button. Let's get it up. Let's see if we can ping more people into the room. Okay, but I'm gonna play this video for you. VDM has managed to manipulate Ogapolo. He has managed to manipulate Daddy Freeze. Okay, he has successfully managed to manipulate Iyabo Ojo. Yes, the meeting was pointless. It's useless. Whatever meeting they had, I don't care who called for the meeting. If you should never be in VDM's DMs. That's a rule of thumb. Okay, the actual rule of thumb is that do not negotiate with terrorists. Okay, figuratively speaking, do not negotiate with terrorists. What are terrorists? People that have seemingly made up their mind. Yeah, so how do you know people that have made up their mind? We should come up with maybe three tips on how to know people that have made up their mind. So for example, somebody that come to a live session and basically concluded, because we have a thumbnail, that we are saying the baby was too soon, and they kind of missed the question mark in front of it. Don't sit down and be doing shalaye. Single mothers, You get triggered all the time in this internet street. You know what happens when you get triggered? It gets worse. You give them weapons. They now see that it affects you, so they go deeper. Go deeper, daddy. So if somebody comes off as they seem like they think in a certain direction, don't negotiate with them. The best thing you can do, if we're going to call it negotiations at all, is to be willing to walk away and mean it. You walk away and you mean it. There are 8 billion of us here. You will find new friends. Walk away and mean it. Now, it's easier said than done. Like everything else that we say here, it's easier said than done. That's why you have to keep working on yourself. There's some people you don't take meetings with. There's some people you don't get in their DM. The text messages, the voice notes are weapons against you. They will use it against you. There is a consistent behavior we have seen here over and over again. This man, he claims that the person that blew him up was Tunde Ednut. What did he do to Tunde Ednut? Do you recall that? He exposed their conversation without his permission. If you see stuff like that, recognize it for what it is. They will continue to do it. What did he do recently? He took a meeting with Iyabo Ojo. Whoever called the meeting, who cares? I don't care. It's just another lie he told. Whoever called the meeting, it doesn't really matter. But what did he say? He's supposed to be behind closed door. What did he do? He came and told us. I need my applause. Where are my applause? Oh my God. Iyabo Ojo, Iyabo Ojo, why did you do this to yourself?
Hey! I hear me to me, but me.
Do not negotiate with terrorists. It's a rule of thumb. It's a rule of life. You know what's the problem with a lot of people? Fear. Fear. It's an emotion, right? This guy is blowing up. Oh, I need to be on this good side. Let me just get on this good side. It's a subconscious thing. RATEL is more popular. Let's just join the RATELs. It's a very subconscious thing. The enemy gets you with your subconscious. He's not going to use the obvious. He's going to look for a pain point. Something that is true. Something that is factual. Where you cross it against pragmatics, when you cross it against facts, it will pass. So you have to have deeper wisdom than that. Yeah. Oh, deep gone. Oh, deep gone. The root Chioma says he doesn't know how to keep quiet. He talks like a woman. You see that? We don't have to condemn him. We just have to know it for what it is. Do not go into his DM. Do not take meetings with him. You have to use, there are weapons, there are other types of weapons you can use for or against him. Use the court system. You filed a petition in Iyabo Ojo. Why don't you stick with that? He needs to shut the hell up. That's all. Stop defaming my name. It's very simple. It is not a crime yet until it is a crime. It's just a lawsuit. You need to answer to it. If he doesn't answer to it, they'll pick him up. You know, voila, there. Those are no problems in that one. Don't get tempted to, somebody now said, oh, they wanted a meeting so you can settle it amicably, and you took the meeting. How now? Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Iyabo Ojo deserve what she got out of that situation. I'm sorry. As adults, you need to learn this stuff. Let's see what let's listen to a couple of things. Let's just listen a little bit here.
Nobody said police did not do their job.
You see this guy right here, this guy you're looking at, this guy that's talking. Let me push it back a little bit.
Defy what they have done.
Wait, OGA PAULO, this is Iyabo Ojo's fiance. He ended up on Daddy Freeze to go and do Shalaye. Why? If you don't know this story, I have tons of video on MOHBAD already. Go and watch those videos, catch up, or just read up an article. So I'm not going to go backwards and try to bring us up to speed. If you're watching this, you should know the story of how MOHBAD passed away a couple of years ago after he was being obviously bullied by a group of young men. And of course, he lost his life due to some other circumstances. It was a build-up. He lost his life because he got an injection that took him out. Of course, people remember all the videos of him being bullied. What do we have today? Very dark man running around town trying to whitewash Naira Marley's name. Something that we don't really need because they already exonerated them in court. But the public have their own opinion. Right? That boy was bullied. Iyabo Ojo said, meaning they bullied him all the way. He had lost his life before he actually lost his life. Yeah. Common sense in the poto. Yeah, common sense is not obviously common, or whatever you call common sense is basically useless at this point. Oh God. So of course Iyabo Ojo was very passionate about it. She called out, they wrote petition, they created a chat group that Very Dark Man claimed he had been exposing. What did he expose? He exposed conveniently that Iyabo Ojo was had a major personal point of contention, that her daughter was violated and she wanted Naira Marley down. I would want him down too. So I don't know if that helped his point of view at all. I'm not sure if that helped anything except implicate Naira Marley even more. Or dead. Even though he's supposed to be on the side of Naira Marley. Anyway, let's play this a little bit. I want to get through some of this. OGA PAULO ended up on Daddy Freeze to go and do the abominable.
We go explain because no evidence.
Do not negotiate with terrorists. There is no need to say, oh, Very Dark Man is doing his best. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Okay? I can acknowledge that he dug a couple of boreholes to help a couple of people collect their money back. That's not how he got popular. He got popular for harassing people. He got popular for being a manipulator. That's major. Okay? And he got popular, rightfully so. But I will be dragging that boy.
Hey! Wait!
Yo! With me, nigga!
Help me!
What's wrong with you, nigga?
Come on! Where my glasses?
Get off of me before I drop your goofy ass again.
We go explain.
OGA PAULO went on Daddy Freeze to go and do explanations and was appeasing a terrorist. A person, what do I mean by terrorist? A person that has their mind made up already. They're not listening. He doesn't listen. He told you himself. He said, I have ego. He literally said, I have ego. My ego is... He doesn't have to say that, by the way, before you know that he has ego. All he has to tell you is that I'm the most highest level of integrity you can see in Nigeria. That's all the person has to tell you. Even if it is the truth. The fact that that person said that out loud in words.
These nuts.
All right, let's play some of this video. Listen to this part right here. Okay, no, not this one. I'm gonna come to this one later. But let's listen to OGA PAULO here.
There could be an air embolism. Air embolism happens when you administer an injection and in the syringe. That air will now travel to block a blood carrying vessel and cause an...
I see Mr. B.O. on that stage. Shout out to Mr. B.O., his family. You see this guy that's next to Mr. B.O. that's talking. His name is John. It's a popular character on Daddy Freeze's shows. You see that character is a terrorist. They think one way. You don't negotiate with such person. If you're an OGA PAULO, I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. You don't put yourself in a position where you have to explain to this kind of persons, because They're not listening to you anyway.
You go explain because
No evidence. They're not listening to your evidence if you have any. Let me play a video for you. In fact, Mr. B.O. just played this video. I just saw it. Brother B.O. just played this. He just put this video on his page on Instagram. I just saw it before I came on live. Listen to this. Watch this.
Old and you have not achieved anything in your biological cycle. That's like.
Let me play that again. Okay, this is him attacking a woman on stage last night. Apparently, I just got this clip off of Mr. B.O.'s page on Instagram.
That you're old and you have not achieved anything in your biological cycle.
You are old, but you have not achieved anything in your biological cycle. There's a message here today. Okay, those statements can actually be factual truth of life. I don't know. I don't know this lady. I think she's also a popular character on Daddy Freeze's stage. But that it came out of a grown person's mouth in public, that is a bigger truth that you need to be paying attention to. The idea, the scenario of that coming out of a whole grown human being on the internet, that is a bigger truth that you should be listening to. They won't tell you with their mouth. You have to pay attention to it. If you see this type of behavior one time, it's okay. You let them loose. You let them fly in peace. A second time, a third time, a truth is being established. A bigger truth than anything they're saying in this time.
That's like.
No.
Daddy Freeze is confused. Typically, Daddy Freeze at this point, normally he would rapture this person.
Jádánù jẹ́ rapture wèrè dànù where you dey rapture dànù kúrò lórí live mi òpó nóòṣì.
But somehow he did not rapture this guy. I wonder why. Is he like one of those intelligent people on Daddy Freeze's platform? Sometimes when Daddy Freeze says somebody's intelligent, I'm like, what do you mean by intelligent? We're talking about intelligence because remember the RATELs have the RATEL. The RATEL gang has a lot of intelligent people in it. Remember that. But I think we need to reassess what we mean by intelligence. In a social media world where our words are inflammatory, what we say are they carry a lot more meaning than your intentions. Especially if you have a followership. I think we might need to redefine what we mean by intelligence. See, when you have attention, it's power. When we say intelligence, do we want to assess things like emotional intelligence, power intelligence, social intelligence? In a world that social media is still very much in its infancy, do you think we should pay attention to that? On an ongoing basis, when we make someone like VERYDARKMAN popular, mistakenly, because he dug a borehole in about 15 villages with Don Jazzy's money. Don Jazzy and the other one that came out, Gossip Mill, that told us he gave some money to it. Like, who sent you to give money to VERYDARKMAN? If you give VERYDARKMAN, sure, you should give him money. That's nothing wrong. The problem here is if you end up in his DM. If you are appeasing someone like VERYDARKMAN, you know what you do? You're like, you're gonna learn. That's what it's gonna do. You basically, you know how this works. You are giving him leverage that he will use against you later on. Congratulations, clap for yourself. You played yourself, Iyabo Ojo and Oga PAULO and Daddy Freeze.
sorry.
What could you possibly want from a VERYDARKMAN? I wonder. Outside of emotional satisfaction of some sort, what could you want from a VERYDARKMAN? Why would I be afraid of mentioning VERYDARKMAN's name on my live stream? Why? So they don't drag my name, so they don't take a small clip and then refurbish it in something else. Yeah, the internet will do that. But you need to be okay with that if you're a Daddy Freeze. You need to be okay with people who cut clips and repurpose what you meant It is what it is. Be better in the future. You need to be okay with that. It's part of your power intelligence. If you're a daddy freeze, you have a lot of power and you need to learn how to use it. And it's just by being silent, it's not good. It's not good enough. I've never told you that being silent is just purely absolute power or purely absolute golden. I've never told you that, ladies and gentlemen. Silence is golden still. But when we say that, not all silence is golden. I can't mention VDM's name on my live stream. Why? What am I sucking up to? Why? I don't understand. As a daddy freeze. Why? Why can't I mention it? Anyway, I can mention his name. But he better be straight to the point. If it's Shalaye, if it's any form of Shalaye, Baba, you go collect it.
Sorry, yo.
Just allow.
I will go out of line. You look, you're moron.
This young man is calling this young lady a moron. Kilagbe Kilaju.
Mother is not out of line. You insulted my mother, it's not out of line. You're moron.
How is this related? I was talking about negotiating with the terrorists. Why would I end up on a panel with this kind of human being? I have mistakenly before. As soon as I catch myself, I stop it. I have been on panels before. I made it clear too, I don't like panels. I have picked what kind of panels. You can call me a coward, whatever you want to call me, but I don't engage all panels. I just don't. You know why? Because there are too many disrespectful people on the internet. And you just never know when you trigger somebody. What's the objective? Why? There's a debate. There's something we call a debate. But there's a place where you get to where you just like this. No, I don't want to negotiate with the terrorists. They lose their mind on these panels. They get entitled because they're in the same space with you. So anybody who was on this panel, guess what? Just like Iyabo Ojo and PAULO, guess what? They deserve all the bad blows that came from it.
Continue.
Sorry, Mama, peace. But this is what I meant.
Sorry, yo.
They deserve it. Ladies, you go on the internet, you go and shalaye yourself to African men who think you should submit to every man walking the streets. If you collect from there, you deserve it.
Sorry, yo.
Sorry, yo. Gentlemen, you end up on a panel with a bunch of unruly baby feminists. Which anytime they see anything that looks like they might have a dick under them, they just want to drag it. And then they drag you. Abba, you deserve every collection that comes from there.
Sorry, yo.
Yes, you deserve it. I was talking about negotiating with terrorists like John and VDM. I'm grouping them together. Okay? I'm grouping them together. Be careful. It's okay to engage conversations, but please have some self-respect. If you don't have self-respect, people cannot respect you. This is literally the simple math of how it works. If you don't have self-respect, people cannot respect you. Please do not be asking strangers for respect, especially if you lack self-respect. If you don't even know what self-respect means at all, it's even worse. Let's be guided. Let's be guided. This is the simple math of how it works. If you don't have self-love, don't expect people to give you love. If you don't have self-respect, don't expect people to give you respect. It's very simple. It's very simple. The issue, where the complication comes from is what is self-respect? Right? That's what we need to define. What is self-respect? Well, if you end up in VDM's DM, you probably like, as a Iyabo Ojo, you end up in a meeting as an Iyabo Ojo or PAULO, explaining yourself to a VDM. Yes, you probably you lack some self-respect.
Sorry, yo.
I'm sorry. I couldn't sugarcoat that one. You know me, I try to be diplomatic as often as I can, but not this one.
Yes, you be problem. This last time, she insulted my mother. You don't say anything.
So Daddy Freeze, you. I didn't see the full context of what happened, but clearly he's trying to say somebody instigated what a grown man is doing.
Yeah, it's called.
He's trying to say somebody, that's all he's trying to say. Somebody instigated what that grown man was doing. somebody triggered you as a grown man on a panel on the internet. Daddy Freeze and John Collective.
Sorry, yo.
I just can't.
Mama, it wasn't my mother. It wasn't anything.
Somebody insulted your mother, so you stayed there. Let's say, yeah, there are some disrespectful people out there. Maybe they just came out of this nowhere. They are crazy. Maybe they are your wife, and they just out of nowhere insulted your mama. You know what? They're wrong. You're right. You're right that person is wrong.
Oh, you're right.
But by the second time they do it, you're wrong. Oh. Wait. By the second, okay, let me give you second. Okay, let me give you third time. You stay there. You lack self-respect. You stay there and they are still insulting your mama. I don't care if it's your wife. At that point in time, there's something you are doing to attract more and more of it.
Sorry, yo.
At the minimum, can you admit that you stayed there? Can you admit that your masculine frame is fragile? That somebody was able to call out your mama and you stayed there, you wanted to prove a point. You were doing what? You were doing what Oga Polo. Let's continue with Oga Polo. You were doing what Oga Polo was doing.
We go explain because no evidence.
You're right, there are disrespectful people in this world. There's a disrespectful wife somewhere out there, yeah. I know it's easier said than done. It's not easy to just leave. I get it. But you're speaking directly to what I'm saying. You lack self-respect. You're not able to walk away and mean it. So, of course, they continue to treat you the way you treat yourself. They are aligning with the way you treat yourself. They are taking care of you the way you like to be taken care of by yourself. This is true in relationships. This is true at the societal level. This is true if you think somehow VDM is going to be your friend and you end up in his DM. Let's continue with this one here. It's still the same John. Remember, I kind of diverted to him insulting a young lady last night, but this was a couple of days ago. Oga Polo there's no listening to this kind of people. They've made up their mind already. There's no listening to them. And if you call yourself a macho, you know Ola is always saying be patient. Be patient and exercise some patience and listen. Just listen, active listening. You misquoted me. You must not know me well. You misquoted me. You need to keep listening. You're taking cookie cutters. You're taking small solution. You go and carbon copy paste it prematurely. It will work against you because you need the environment to be conducive before you can practice active listening. The whole point of active listening is also to read a room. There's certain rooms that you shouldn't be doing active listening in. Will it work? It cannot work.
That is as a result of a quack administering an injection. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying it could happen. Now, the person that called the quack should be charged for negligence.
That's what I'm saying to you. This thing you are
because
saying,
if now you sick, you could go to find the best doctor in the world. If another person is sick, you could go find nurse.
What you are saying makes sense. I lived in the UK for how many years? I know what you are saying, but what I'm trying to say to you is,
you know the funny thing about that? He does not believe that you know what he's saying. In fact, before he jumped on the panel, he already did not believe that you will understand what he's saying. I know what you're saying, my brother. He does not believe you that you think he's his brother, Oga Polo. You should know this. You should know this at this level of caliber. You should know this, that do not negotiate with terrorists. You don't have time for it. You just don't have time for it. There's no, someone like John does not believe anybody can agree with him. In fact, he carry it, so John and VDM, of course, they carry it as a badge of honor that they are so intelligent, they think something that no one has ever thought in this life, whereas the only thing they think is lame truth, just basic simple truth, like 1 + 1 = 2, something you can't disagree with. They might even take a data somewhere and come and plaster it on your face because it matches what they're trying to say. And before you know it, you can't argue because you don't know how to discern. You don't see that he's a terrorist in front of you.
That nurse is the one that we need to find out and let's
call the nurse. Who called the nurse? Who called the nurse?
These are not just rhetorical questions. These are condescending questions. What do I tell you about condescension here all the time? It's a poison. It's a poison. And the problem with this poison is that it kills slowly. You see, what is it? Number 9 on the screen. Shay, you did not hear me when I was saying they are this close to telling you are daft. Are you daft? Did you not hear what I said? This is why I don't do panels. This is what people do on panels on the internet. They abuse each other. Sometimes they don't necessarily mean it. Is that an excuse? No, ignorance is not an excuse. Right? I'm telling you, have some self-respect. Do not negotiate with terrorists. This urge to shalaye, this urge, you must explain yourself. Explain. They will take one little small truth about you. For example, you're a single mother. For example, you are a 31-year-old that has never been married. They'll take that one truth, you will tag onto it because it's something that you care about, obviously. But you can't see that this is a terrorist. There's no amount of shalaye you are going to do that's going to make you feel better. You will just get drained. You'll be exhausted. And you will still have to learn how to manage yourself, your self-respect, your self-love. Remove yourself from that situation. If you're going to transform your situation at all, if you don't like it, you're not going to do it with people that don't know how to talk in public. They are going to make you feel worse. Or you might end up in a desperate situation where it might take you 5 years before you realize that you don't enter one chance.
Brother, the way you're asking me, if the police is there, do you know that police has done all these things you are talking about? Why can't you, like you, just write to police? Do you think the police cannot give you what they have done before? The problem we have is we keep on lanting. Me myself keep on lanting on. Can we go to? Do you know that when you go to police and ask police who is in charge of this case, what happened on this case, they can give you the file what they have.
You know, some of you came here for the details. You wanted to get the full details on what the Very Dark Man said on his video. What exactly he said? He exposed some chat group with no information in it. And then he stopped suddenly. Maybe we'll still come back later on. And like, respect this guy. You know, let's get under his blockers and leak it even more, right? No, this is the Prestige family. We're paying attention to your behaviors. We're paying attention to the behavior. We're trying to learn behaviors to avoid in your personal relationships. You see, those are the real truth. It's not what people say. Look, even me, what I'm saying right now, consider it. The only guarantee is it's entertaining. My life might not match it. I might be a complete hypocrite. So if you come into my personal life, you see how I move, that's when you can confirm. But you can still learn 1 or 2 things. I'm not saying you can't learn. I'm just saying you need to see beyond what is obvious, because that's how the enemy gets you. The only reason why someone like Very Dark Man is the 3rd in rank to Baba Adeboye and Oyedepo right now is because we're so easily carried away by words.
Dumb. Why are we like this?
Apparently.
Why are we like this? Why are we keep on destroying that police don't know what they are doing? If police want to do their job, they will do their job.
Nobody said they don't know what they are doing. No.
But what I'm saying to you is not
they don't know what they are doing.
That's what I said the first time.
Nobody said they don't
keep on arguing. What I'm saying is, if you think that police didn't do the job well, nobody said of the case,
nobody said police did not do their job. All I'm saying is that, first and foremost, I will say this without any fear or favor. I don't see a reason.
I will say this without any fear of favor. The gullible, what did they do? Is like, that's alpha male. Alpha male. Trust the alpha male. Ladies, I'm talking to you. Alpha male commands attention. The reality is that many of you are attracted to that. That's just what it is. You know, it's okay. It's fine. But if you're a woman of a certain age, you keep getting attracted to things that's going to be abusive to you, and you might want to pay attention to that. You know, I'm just saying. I know how attraction works. I teach that here as well. I teach seduction, attraction, all that nice stuff. But as a woman, a man of a certain age, like they will just use words to just carry you and kidnap you away. At a certain age now, come on now. Come on now, you have to be able to dig into some substance. People can speak English. They sound very confident. They might just be confidently foolish. You need a little bit more than just getting attracted to loud voice. If you can do that at 19, at 20, I understand. At 23, maybe. By the time you're 25, come on now. Come on. The reality is that Oga Paulo was trying to appease him and talk softly. The only person that can attract Oga Paulo is a seasoned woman like Iyabo Ojo. Believe it or not, there's more than enough women that will say, no, that guy. They're not necessarily listening to what he's saying. It's just that he sounds super confident. They didn't listen to the substance of what he's saying. I'm not even listening either. But I did listen, okay? He's about to say something that will be offensive to Oga Paulo. Now, unrealistic expectations. I expect John to do exactly that, personally. I expect a VDM to be disrespectful. Even when I came into his DM and said, please, so I just want to be your friend. Oh. My expectation is that VDM will be always 100% of the time a disrespectful person. Okay? That's not good. He's not pretending. That's who he is. He's right about that. He's not pretending. He couldn't, human beings, no matter, are not able to pretend for that long. For the most part, okay? There's some psychopath out there. I'm not going to give VDM that kind of credit. I think it's just a softie like most. But he happens to have stumbled into a gold mine of gullible people. No disrespect to all the followers. I follow him too. No disrespect. But it is what it is. Okay? I'm not going to give him the credit of being a psychopath. It's not that intelligent. Only if you can see it.
Why a WhatsApp group will be created to discuss who should go, who the police should arrest and who the police should arrest.
No. Let me come on that WhatsApp group. Let me come on.
This is when Oga Paulo fucked up. Let me that chat group. Let me come and explain. Let me call. Wait.
Explain. Because no evidence.
Nobody gives anybody the right to create that WhatsApp group. I don't know. Please.
That WhatsApp group for me and you, Prestige family, should be this simple. There was no substance. Nothing was exposed. But I could have predicted that before he actually started the video. But then he ended the video with, because Oga Paulo somehow appeasing, like, let's just come together. Even though Oga Paulo was throwing some shades too in this live stream at him, he said, Shebi is the one that knows where is the nurse? He should find the nurse. And he was throwing shade, but it was kind of like on the fence. Someone like VDM is not something you want to be on the fence. I like being on the fence. I like seeing from all angles. You don't stay on the fence with someone like VDM. Someone like VDM, you punch them in the face, figuratively speaking. Okay? You knock them out flat on. Knock them. As soon as you take the shot. You don't stay on the fence with terrorists. You don't do that. They made up their mind already. If they're that much of a threat to you, you do one of two things. You knock them out or you avoid them like a plague. Don't sit down there and be doing shalaye with them.
Because this WhatsApp group, people are saying WhatsApp group.
The WhatsApp group has no substance. So why is this Oga on here doing shalaye on behalf of Iyabo Ojo?
let me say something. Let me just say it categorically here now.
Please tell
Let
us.
me say something.
Tell us
right
something
now
we didn't
so that
know.
people can understand where I'm going. When this MOHBAD dead, me and the Iyabo, you guys are calling. In America. Me and the Iyabo is here because I took MOHBAD to London.
Okay, he's just gonna waste our time and John's time too. Yeah.
We go explain because no evidence.
Let's be careful. Let's be careful. Very Dark Man does serve a purpose in society. Don't give him more power than he actually has. Because when you have that level of power, the attention that he has on him right now is a double-edged sword. It can be used both ways. It can be used to build. It can be used to destroy. Very Dark Man does not know what to do with this level of power. Listen to this. Okay? Listen to this.
We cry for their begin where they innocent. Should be murdered.
Let me move back here a little bit more.
Ask her if she say her the line, she talk what happened that day. That's all. We spoke deep, me and your lover. We spoke on.
Me and your lover spoke deep that day. Inyama. Oga Paulo, I'm sorry. Sorry, what do you expect from engaging the VDM? VDM that already disrespected Oga Paulo a long time ago when he was parrying all over the place saying, you cannot be my friend. Don Jazzy, you cannot be my friend. If you're a friend with this guy, let's just call it a day right now. See, first of all, you should not be saying things you can't take back. Oga Paulo, please. You should not be saying things you can't take back. That's like a dog eating his own throw up. We don't do that, bruh. We don't do that. You don't fight with pigs. Not just fight with pigs. You don't play with pigs. You will end up in the poto. You will end up in the poto. That's the way it works. It's not me. It's not my rules. It's not an opinion. This is the fact of life. Let's rewind it. The level of, see, if you don't have self-respect, I need another version of this.
Hey! Yo! Me, nigga! Help me! What's wrong with you, nigga? Come on! Where my glasses? Get off of me before I drop your goofy ass again. Now beat that, bitch ass nigga. Pay for this shit. Hurry up.
No,
pay for that shit and hurry up before I drop your ass again. Touch me, then I'm gonna drop
stop video for they help me. You got my key.
Somebody
help you. Help you.
It's not only when you enter his DM. It's not only when you get on the phone with him or you sit in a room with him that you will attract disrespect. It is also when you try to appease people like him. You will just give them unnecessary power. And it will hurt. Oga Paulo, I know this hurts. I know you're probably obsessed with his videos too, watching it. We will watch it for entertainment purposes. So that we just wait. After a for like 6 months, we'll come back. We'll use him for content. Very Dark Man is entertainment. That's all. Well, also a source of a lot of lessons that we're covering right now. Right? But entertainment for the most part. Let's be honest. Okay? Most people that we engage this video, see, we're picking at 92 over there right now. It's because of his name. Those people are not here. Many of you are not here to come and learn. Hopefully, the few chosen will learn out of this. So for the most part, it's entertainment. I'm just telling you as it is. By the time we get back to our normal programming tomorrow, we'll do our thing. We know who the Prestige family is. If you want to be the Prestige family, make sure you're subscribed.
Ask her if she say her the line, she talk what happened that day. That's all. We spoke deep, me and your lover.
Me and your lover. Wow.
We spoke on a lot of things. Ask her. She don't tell you. Maybe she don't tell you complete, but ask her.
Or she never spell it.
if I dey lie. People don't want me to continue with the group chat, I would stop. But you don't want me to stay also.
If you don't want me to continue with the group chat, I will stop. If all he's doing is if he's working for Naira Marley, he's doing a terrible job. If he's working for Naira Marley, I don't know, he's doing a terrible job. Naira Marley's name is in the poto. It's as simple as that. Babe, if you're a bully, if you're an untrained fella, if you're bullying people to the extent where that person pied, that person lost their life, and now your name got roped into, even if it wasn't you, you deserve every woto that came from that. You were moving that way from the beginning. You deserve every bit of it.
Sorry.
There are innocent people that are in jail, actual innocent people. How much more you were actually bullying the person that you were this close? And by the way, just because you were outside of the country doesn't mean you were not responsible. It doesn't mean that. We don't know that. There might not be enough evidence. Again, we're not going to shalaye time.
Explain, because no evidence.
We're not going to be explaining ourselves here, but if you think, if you ever said things like, he was not in the country, something that Oga PAULO said too. Come on now. It doesn't have to be in the country now. Come on, please. Please. Oh my God.
Stop the cap.
It doesn't have to be they don't have to be in the country. In fact, I could sit down here and make up a narrative like VERYDARKMAN usually do and say, wait, he was in Portugal and Sam Larry was in Kenya. They planned it. They planned it so that it can look like, have you ever watched a crime movie? This is what the kind of thing VERYDARKMAN will say. If you watch a crime movie, you know what I am saying.
Let the poor
breathe. Look at what they are using to konyilo miobeje. If you watch crime, is it that easy? All you have to do is watch a crime detective movie, and somehow you know how life works. Are you aware that they also script those things to make it, yeah, you guess right, entertaining, engaging?
There's one thing in our group chat I would like to post.
There's one thing. There's one thing in there's something I can teach you for free as a marketer. There's one thing in that group chat I would like to post.
And all our mothers and our auntie, get one of my auntie, let's say, VERYDARKMAN, even though she make mistake, Mona leave her now, say she be mother. This one, yes, she be mother. But those other people too get mama, where cry for their picking, where they innocent.
Very daft. I'm actually forcing myself not to be disrespectful to him, because he carries so much disrespect already. I don't have to disrespect him.
She be mother. But there's just one.
Just one.
Nigerians need to see. I will leave the rest.
It's not his fault. He actually gets them by saying just one.
I will leave the rest. All those one where they do Baba MOHBAD a lot of dirty things. They did Baba MOHBAD dirty in that group.
Baba MOHBAD. Suddenly, Daddy Freeze was like, oh, Baba MOHBAD, they did am bad. What? No. In love and war, all is fair. Every grown man knows this, please. Every grown man knows that in love and war, all is fair. You're fighting for your son. It is sad that he lost his son. This had nothing to do with his conduct after the fact. And people have moved on until you bring it up and you try to defend him unnecessarily. They didn't do him bad. No. The whole scenario is sad. He shouldn't have lost his life. Period. Point blank. Let the police do an investigation. Nobody on this internet can do investigation. No, there's blind spots everywhere. It's all, there's cloud everywhere. The average person cannot see through a very dark man that is manipulative. And somehow we're going to sit on the internet and be detectives. I'm saying inclusive of very dark man. This guy is a detective. Are we okay? Eh?
Are you stupid? Are you a crazy person? You dey mad? You know me before? Who be this one? Who the f are you?
I'm tired. It's a good time to call in. Let me come to the chat. All right. The mom of 5, detective under Petesi. Wala. With the shoe rack. He has a shoe rack behind him. My wife's like, oh, he has a new shoe rack behind him. I'm like, oh, I didn't notice the shoe rack. Ah, God help us. How did we get to Nkechi? God help us. May God help us. Toby Atrai says, sorry, I don't know if that is you on your DP because I don't know your age, please. Oh, let me see. Let me look for some comments with substance. I know who mines are. Make sure you're subscribed to become a Prestige family. The mom of 5 said, Frank, would you like a buck of dye for your beards? Wala. You guys are engaging. I'll look through. Let me see if I can find some stuff and not the stuff. Chinye said, if they did Baba Mohbad dirty, he deserves it because he was truly moving mad. Like, come on. Everybody have forgotten so soon. In fact, there was one gentleman that you guys posted earlier on in the backstage. Let me play some of that. Let's listen to this.
Anybody can just give me a video, even if it's a 2-second video, when Naira beats Mohbad, or a video when Naira authorized them, say me then go beat Mohbad, or anything of that nature. Sure, you could just put Naira say Naira bullion. 20 million naira for you. I swear that on my mother.
I go show you proof, but I don't need your 20 million. I'm already made. I don't need your money. Now, this is what Naira said to you, very dark man. Where you tell everybody, I don't know whether I talk of plan now. When I talk to Mohbad, no remit money.
Wait, what is the rest of the problem? Okay, send this time Mohbad. Mohbad now started collecting bills outside. I was not paying managerial fee to escort people.
Very dark man. You also came out and told us that Naira tell you, say, that they owe Mohbad plenty money.
Do you understand? Because you clearly hold the boy some money. He told me how much he owes the boy. It's not small money.
Now, person where they walk, where they sing, where they collect money, you don't think saying they go show outside. He go go show outside. You not think that because they owe him money, now why they try to do other things outside to take something because he get families to feed. As the record label say Mohbad don't they do anything outside, they can't decide say they want cancel Mohbad. Now this is how they wanted to cancel Mohbad. Anybody now we can call Mohbad. We call the record label. The record label, they tell the people, say, no use Mohbad, though. Say Mohbad, they on drugs. You know, they all right. You know, they okay. But man said it by himself when I watch the video. And it goes on well when I watch the video first.
What did they call the people that do shows? Show promoters. Show promoters, yeah. They didn't want to pick me for shows because...
We remember all this stuff. I don't want to go through all of them, but we remember all this stuff. The internet never forgets anything. Clearly, the VDM and a lot of the RATEL are dumb enough to think that the internet is just going to forget. The same way he digs stuff up, the internet will dig stuff up. So let me play this video that the mom of 5 just sent to me. Let's. I think I've seen this young lady somewhere, but. Oh, she's speaking Yoruba.
Video can we pay? People don't want me to continue with the group chat. I would stop.
I saw Esabod say this yesterday too. Yeah. If they burn your mama, stop that chat group. He said, if they don't want me to stop with this, I will stop. Manipulation. I'm not going to sit down here and be defining manipulation for you. If you don't know, you go to ChatGPT, go to Google, just say what is manipulation in relationships or human interpersonal relationships. And then get yourself to work and learn what manipulation look like. Please do not listen to quote unquote traditional weird lame people on the internet. Okay, they don't know, they will speak English but then they will complain about English. Please, obviously that's an automatic confusion. Go to ChatGPT or Google and go and Google what is manipulation, not dictionary meaning. Lames also tend to pull up dictionary meanings. Not dictionary meaning. Say manipulation within the context of interpersonal relationships. And see, if not me teaching you, at least you can, the same English way they complain about, go teach you. And then if you translate them to Yoruba or Igbo the way you like. Okay? But I'm not going to be teaching you that. But she's saying, your papa, you better continue that chat group you were exposing. But he knew he was going to manipulate you guys, so.
I know you. I can't be in Cantorium. To be the group tí wọ́n ṣí l'October.
He said our group. The group that was open in October, somehow they knew about the death of the boy that died in September. Okay. That one is even simple math. Common sense is a terrible guide. We all have common sense. Common sense is a terrible guide to life. So we need more here than just common sense. But this woman has sense, obviously.
Nigerians. They are trying, because right now it's quite evident it's no longer justice from MOHBAD from your own end. It is now
justice for
Naira Marley and Sam Larry. But let me tell you something, my brother, you will fail. In fact, you have failed already on this case. So my case MOHBAD ina lo gbe us okay. We je kawon yan mo tori ba to da gbogbo aribo pe Sam Larry lo lomo. Tó yẹ pé àwọn kan tẹ̀ tún ṣe photoshop tí yẹ pé àṣẹ Liam chocolate skin caramel lọ́mọlọ́mọ àwọn kan tún fi filter sọmọ lórí kó lè bá jọ Sam Larry àwọn kan tún photoshop ojú Sam Larry sí tó wá jẹ́ kékeré jẹ́ pé picture yẹn ni wọ́n ń gbé kiri ńgbà náà. So
she's saying they were manipulating the Liam. Liam is MOHBAD's son. MOHBAD that passed away. He was 5 months old when he passed away. So Liam should going on 2 or 3 now. They were filtering his picture. There's a lot of weirdos on the internet. Okay, some of them just got blocked. Shout out to all the what do you guys call it, moderators in the chat, right? There's a lot of weirdos. This topic attracts weirdos, you know. It is what it is. Okay, they're on the internet. They will filter pictures just for content, just because they're looking to monetize for small change. They will do whatever they have to do. Some of them are like our mothers. They're on TikTok. Weirdos everywhere. Just because of small change. So don't be surprised if you see they change it using filter to change that. She's saying they change the color of that boy to look like Sam Larry so they can carry the narrative that maybe Wunmi was pregnant for a Sam Larry, which was the first thing that VDM was. Immediately as soon as he started calling DNA, remember? You remember? Prestige family, you remember? I said, this nigga right here. Yeah, I could see through him. He's full of shit. Igbe, poop, Igbe. They say, he's digging borehole. He's trying. He help people collect money. Okay, Motigbo. He's still full of shit. Oh, God. I told you. I don't stay on the fence when it comes to terrorists. I just don't. Okay? And it's not all. When I say knockout, I mean figuratively. A punch where it hurts. Sometimes that's not physical.
You remember you were the one who took our attention to that. So Nancy.
Anyway, because of time, I want to come to the chat. Engage me in the chat. Feel free to call in. What's his name? He has no credibility. You might not see it yet. VERYDARKMAN has no credibility. You might be short-sighted. You can't see yet. That's okay. We're all built differently. But he has no credibility whatsoever. Just know this and just write it down somewhere. In due time, it will be revealed to you. All right? He has no credibility. People like him, all it takes is 1% poison. That's all it takes. There could be a good person in terms of how you see, 99%. But the poisons are poisons for a reason. Poisons poison everything. Okay, all you need is small poison in a full plate of rice, stew, and dodo. The one that's like kind of like what Abby was eating that day. All it takes is small poison before he buy you. And he has definitely more than 1%. Maybe 2%. But all you need is 0.5%. Jum, talk to me, Jare.
Hi, Prestige. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Yes. Well done. You are doing great. I agree with everything that you said. I can remember our conversation that we had the last time. It's been a long time. If you remember, we had almost 6 or 8 hours on this live with Bro
It's been a while,
and Uncle Ben and all of that. And it is still about this VDM. That time with
Hold on, Jim. See, I'm gonna post it to the backstage right now for you. Okay, you can watch it after the show. Yeah, continue. Jim.
So I have already know since that time that there is no how your intention will be good and you'll be moving mad like this. It goes beyond what you are doing or what you're saying. There's patterns, there is behavior. If you can see, I made a video yesterday, I'm still editing it, and this is my stand as well. Like, if you can discern, if you can see, if you're very sensible, you will know that this guy is not just it's so unfortunate that there are some people that the only help that is accessible to them is the one that VDM can offer. And like I said, it's very
we should acknowledge that. We should acknowledge that.
I said that in my video. I said VDM is giving some people some justice, and we are not disregarding that. But it will not be at the expense of the bigger picture, bigger thing that is aiming at. Like, we can see beyond that. And if not that, some people are at the excess of Nigeria, and that is that about that. We know he's doing great, but beyond that, his bad behavior is way much more.
It's not negative.
The good, yes, that he's doing, and that is my stand. So I watched the life of Daddy Freeze where Polo was there and all of that. Did you know that I said he blocked me too, Daddy Freeze? So
he blocked you. Wait. Wait, you have raptured already. What did you say? Oh. So sorry, Jim.
No,
we need Brother Bio to get you unblocked. Brother Bio got me on. That was me getting raptured, by the way. Brother Bio got me unblocked.
Not unraptured me. I thought it there. I said, coming from someone with the highest IQ, you know, he doesn't like when people see through him. When people see through him, no, you are asking one question the other time that why did he attach himself with people like John? Because they are both on the same level.
Yeah, he can relate. They can relate.
They can relate, and they are both toxic. No level of elderliness in them. So really, that's why they work. Like 90% of people disagree with John on his platform, and a lot of people are watching Daddy Freeze as well because.
Yeah, I even remember. I even remember a place where Brother Bio was like, you know, I know they agree with anything, John.
Anything, yes.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are there just to, you know, sometimes it can be fun, and sometimes she will just be saying everything. I will be shaking my head like, oh my God. I would like to catch up with whatever they are saying just to know what is going on in the world. Not really
of course.
Because I am, you know, agreeing. And sometimes
we are fans. We are fans, but not really.
I can hear whatever I want to hear. I can keep whatever I want to keep and disregard whichever one I want to, you know, discard the one that does not make any sense to me. So So about Polo, I think Polo and Iyabo are tired. Don't forget that they have a lot of people coming for them in the midst of the wedding, the baby and all of that. And anything that sounds like this, they will embrace it. I'm telling you, Iyabo is a human being. Of course, he's not a saint at this point, especially with the one that she's going through with Lizzie and Johnny. So anything that VDM bring that sounds like peace offering, she will get it. Like, at least if -1, it will be my enemy -1. But there is no backing down with VDM. She misjudged out of desperation and said that. I say that from human side, like, it's not only that she's dealing with VDM. She has many of them out there. So I think it is out of desperation, because I know Iyabo also to be very smart and sensible, and she doesn't just come out all the time.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Jim. Let me catch you here, please. Here's the thing: our emotions no be our mate.
Yes.
Any one of us can fall into a place where we feel where we get defensive.
Yes.
This is why you can't just do active listening without making sure the environment is part of your active listening is to read the room. Read the room. Yeah.
I saw Abby saying that, Polo is defending Iyabo. I said, God forbid my husband will be outside and not defending.
Yeah, it's actually embarrassing her.
But in the wrong platform, sounding all emotional, he kept repeating himself. Like I said, I watched all those 3 hours. I didn't watch it live. I catch up with it, but the title was very captivating. Then when I hear Polo talking, I'm like, He kept going on along. We just want peace. We just want it to end. Can they bring peace? Can they? The more they were saying it, the more Daddy Freeze keep dragging it back. Oh, they destroyed the career.
Daddy Freeze was so afraid to mention Very Dark Man. He was scared shitless.
Don't mention VDM. It's okay. He's doing a lot of.
But then was defending Amali.
I see. Both of them are using the same scripts. VDM and Daddy Freeze, I think they pay them at the same time. They give them the same script. They ask them to go out there and go and defend that, because the same thing, they destroy that career. I'm like, for 1 second, do we forget the kind of career that this Naramali have? What kind of career did he have that they destroyed? A lot of people have started having concern about the kind of music that he was doing before MOHBAD issue comes. All of these things, I don't talk about them, but I stay on top of it. I hear news and all of that. But we know that the kind of stupid career he has is not like, imagine somebody say they want to destroy career of Davido. Everybody will rise like, what? OBO, 001. You know, that kind of song. But when it comes to Naira Marley, they said they deport him from London or whatever because of all the gang activities and all of that. You know that is it. So he doesn't have any.
Right, I think I saw that lady said one lady said something like that about all the songs here.
I heard it.
Yeah.
He has many terrible legacy in London before he came to Nigeria, where he started doing whatever that he's doing. And a lot of people have started having concern about him, right? So when they said, oh, they destroyed his career, I'm like, which career? And then why is it that it is the same time that VDM brought these, what is it called again now? Naira Marley and Sam Larry, they were not around. I'm like, this is so stupid. You don't even have to think about it. They are not at home. They are not in Nigeria. Does not mean they cannot do whatever they want to do from wherever they are. Now you are still saying that, oh, they did Baba MOHBAD dirty. It's because Baba MOHBAD is poor. Can they do that with somebody that have money? I'm like, no. He doesn't have to be with
I don't think but Abio was of that opinion too. It's not relevant. I don't think I don't think it's relevant.
Sometimes it plays to gallery or because it's now friend with Daddy Free. I don't know. Let me
leave my brother Bio alone. But I don't agree with that at all.
You don't have to have money to be sensible, like you said, self-respect. You might not have money, but you respect. That man did not portray himself as somebody that have any respect. He started wearing his clothes, singing up and down, shouting up and down, calling Wumi up. Like, he did not even portray himself well. He did not. He started calling her the wife. Do you people, how did they disrespect him, treat him bad when he himself did not respect?
So Jum, before I go to Abby, right? Before I let you finish, then I'll go to Abby. You see, one of the things that I really appreciate, I think I saw that video. I don't know if it's this video or another video, where this young lady was saying all the boys that have ever hung out at the Malian's house,
they drugged them. They became useless.
By the way, allegedly including Priscilla.
See? And that is part of why Iyabo have interest.
That's why she's angry with him. Is that not a rightful reason to be angry? Are you mad? Are you okay?
From the career, he's making the youth to go in the wrong way, literally. So what kind are you people talking about?
Yeah. So I'll see. Unfortunately, go ahead, Jerry. Continue. Finish.
Yeah. So to just round up, because of other people, is that Iyabo is desperate for peace, and he got into the trap of the VDM. God, I don't listen to him. Any little clip I hear about him is from bloggers, from Tunde Ednos.
They catch it.
I can stand Daddy Freeze to some extent, because sometimes he can be sensible, and sometimes he choose to be stupid. Oh my God, he will be stupid to the end of it. But in general, VDM, I cannot listen to him. I can't. You cannot have sense and be you can't.
You remember that's how they do collect from VDM. He was appeasing VDM. he was trying to stay on the fence about VDM.
You stay away from them, not really because of you don't.
Let me give you a real-time example. Jum, before I let you finish your point. A real-time example of how you punch terrorists in their face is how you guys have blocked and silenced every stupid person in the chat earlier on. You don't engage them. You punch them in the nose. You silence them.
If I engage
immediately,
power. People have given VDM power so much, like you said, he doesn't know what to do with it because he's not smart, he's not wise. Somebody that is sensible, that have good intention, we have all this power, and we know that this is people's lives in my hand. It is not to just go and be attacking people anyhow. He doesn't have reference, he doesn't have respect. He doesn't want to be wrong at any time. If you come for me, you are the victim. If I come for you, you are the victim. That line alone, you lost.
That's it. That's it. That's a person you don't negotiate with them.
No.
You appreciate them for what they are. Entertainer.
I will not associate with Were. Never. So I see the desperation of Iyabo at this point of her life.
She needs to be careful.
She needs to be careful. Even Paulo that is playing to the gallery of let's make peace. These people don't want peace. All they want is money. The VDM has been paid. The peace has been paid. They will not listen to you. It's not about the truth. It's not about the fact. It's not about justice. It's about whoever they have chosen to be their victim. And you guys are in their victim lane at this point. Just keep it moving. Leave them till they are tired. And you get to a point whereby there's nothing else to say again. People can see. But I think Iyabo is a human being. They cannot be calling your name every time. This woman did wedding for her children. I mean, for her daughter. These guys still come and still drag her over nothing. It will get to you at some point as a human being. And I say that she just wants peace.
Even me, I'm telling you. That's why I don't put myself in certain positions. I don't know. I think Abby was trying to say something to you. She says she's not the one that said the earlier statement. Let me give her a chance to say that before you leave.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yes, I'm here.
Abby, hi Abby.
Hi.
Talk to me, Abby. What's going on? Are you still eating dodo and rice today?
No, not today. Not today. No, but what I was saying is that I think in Paulo's, it's not the first time Paulo is coming out to defend Iyabo. Remember, he's done it before.
Yeah. Yes, I remember that. It's bad move. You agree it's bad move, right?
Yes, to him, that's what a man should be doing. But what I expect from Mr. Paulo, this man, any opportunity that comes up, he tells us how he managed.
What happened to her? Village people. Make sure your connection is strong. We lost you for a second. Are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Okay, continue.
Can you hear me? Yeah. I said what I was saying is that Paulo tells us all the time all of the legends that he's managed at some point. So I expect him to be grounded in that industry enough to know what PR is. I don't expect him to be making all these weird moves. I understand the need. I would want my own husband or my own man to defend me, but you should know the time and the place, and most especially the platform.
Yeah,
most especially the platform, you know. So I have a problem with that. In my own opinion, if Iyabo never
wait, I just wanted you to address Jum Jum first before I let you continue. Then I'll let Jum Jum go because of time. You were just saying it wasn't you, right? Also, your connection. Something is wrong with your connection.
Okay, let me fix it. I'm coming.
Yeah. Jum Jum, worry. I think she's just saying she didn't say that. Jum Jum, you there? Talk to me. Jum Jum, is it me? It could be me, oh. Jum Jum, can you guys hear me? It could be my network, oh. Jum Jum, are you there? Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me in the chat? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. I could just test it here. Let's see.
We can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay, so let me just...
Even for Jum Jum, when she was talking, it was in and out. So I don't know.
Oh, she said she could hear me. Okay, maybe it was her. I don't know. But anyway, I think we're clear on that one. It just wasn't you. Maybe. But let me continue with... it's my network. Oh, it could be my network. I'm connected to the right network. Interesting.
Yeah, because Jum Jum was in and out from me as well. I was a bit confused, but
okay.
Of what she was saying.
Okay, maybe it's StreamYard. Just continue with your Jum Jum just came back in. There you go.
Oh, I
Jum
think
Jum.
it's the network, but I'll be right here.
Okay, I can hear you, but you're still in with the other network. But it was your network, I guess, right?
Yes, I am here with just one
Okay.
network.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just wanted you guys to address each other, just to be clear, and then I'll let you go, and I'll talk to Abby.
Okay, Abby was the one talking. I could not hear what she's saying. Or did she want me to answer any questions?
No, she said it wasn't her that said. I just wanted that to
It
be clear.
wasn't her
That's
that
all.
said what?
That said,
I don't mean anything about defense. I don't think Paulo should have defended.
that Paulo was defending. She doesn't think that Paulo. Okay, that was it. Okay, that's clear. I guess she was just saying.
Okay,
I guess
so
she was just saying. You said.
Paulo was defending Iyabo.
Right. No. She thought that's what he's doing. There's no disagreement there. I think it makes sense. There's no disagreement there.
Yeah, because did you know that the more Iyabo is fighting outside, it will be affecting their relationship. The man is just looking out for himself.
Right. So Abby is agreeing to that because I'm kind of crunched on time today. Abby is agreeing to that as well, basically. Yeah. Thank you, Jum. I appreciate you. I'm gonna let you go. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Talk soon. Bye. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's Abby, talk to me now.
I don't know if my network is good or not.
I think you're good. I can hear you. Just make sure you stay in one place. Yeah.
No, I'm actually just sat. So yeah, okay. So I was saying that I understand Paulo's need to feel like as a man, I need to protect my woman. It's just that I also expect that with all of his experience in the industry, he knows there's time and place, and most especially there's a platform for things like that. If you feel strongly, why that platform particularly? Right.
So before you continue, let me drop a lesson here because that's on point with what you're saying right now. And a lot of men do misconstrue that when it comes to relationship. A woman will, of course, crave for you to defend her. It is on you, gentlemen, to know how to do that. Ultimately, what she's asking for is to feel safe, feel safe, feel secure, feel loved. Oftentimes, you don't need to jump out there and put yourself in harm's way before you can do that. Because we could literally be talking about a physical situation. You don't have to put yourself and your lady's well-being in harm's way before she can feel safe, secure, and loved. Sometimes it's just you need to listen to her and not try to fix the issue.
Yeah.
Will Smith example. Don't do that. You know, even though she might sound like that's what she's expecting you to do, it is now on you in 2025 to learn how to do that. Because she might be confusing. She might be, you don't defend me, you know, and then sometimes we do that with in-laws. You jump out there, you go and slap your sister because your wife is complaining about your sister-in-law. That's not the solution. Calm down. So I just wanted to drop that there real quick. And obviously, Oga Paulo is making, yes, you're right, it's a PR mistake. He shouldn't be on there doing shalaye for no more than anything 1 minute. If you have to do more than 1 minute explanation, it's the wrong platform. Thank you. Continue, Junjun.
Yeah, Abby. Yes. So.
I said Abby, Jari. Sorry, Mabino.
Yeah. So that's the first thing. So we get you, sir, but it's not necessary, right? I personally feel like if Iyabo never responded to VDM, she doesn't need to to anybody. I think these things would have ended a long time ago. VDM, we saw a person that we fed the monster. Basically, with VDM, we have fed a monster. He saw a person that the more you respond to him in an attempt to defend yourself, the more.
Can you guys still hear her? It could be me. It could be StreamYard acting up. You're going in and out. StreamYard. Enemies of the devil. I want to be the Raw Talk Show TV. Want it? I want village people. Can you hear me? Try it. Just try again. Okay, continue. It looks like you ceased for a second. It could be me. I'll just let you continue your rant. Continue. Just continue.
Okay, but I don't know if everybody else can hear.
Can you guys hear Abby? Did you hear our C's at all? Did you guys hear Abby C's at all? Let's just confirm that before we continue. Now I can hear you now when you say oh no, but it's just when you were talking. Continue. I'll let you know when you can hear again. I will catch it again. We can hear you now. Yeah. Continue.
So you have so that's another issue, right? So I feel like the more people respond to VDM, the more energy he feels that he has. And also, he uses it in an attempt to manipulate the public, right? For instance, see how now he's saying this nonsense of, if you guys want me to stop the WhatsApp, I will. I think because he realizes that it's out of respect for Mr. Paulo and certain people, I'm not going to talk again. Meanwhile, he knows that he's not going to make way with that WhatsApp thing, right? So he's just very manipulative, and I wish people would stop giving him armor by responding to him, including the likes of Iyabo Ojo. She doesn't need to respond. She just needs to live her life, and just chill. That's my opinion about VDM. Now, to talk about all of the nonsense, for instance, nobody ever said Naira and Sam tied MOHBAD. That's not what we said. We did say that he bullied the guy. There's a difference, right? And even that could lead to so many other things, could lead to even his own emotional well-being, which we all know that if your emotional well-being is terrible, what's the difference between that and physical buying? There's no difference really. So that's what people are pointing on. If you think about it as well, I wanted to say something very and the people that Naira hangs with. Yes, we know Naira is affiliated with Peckham Boys, his gang, and he's not allowed in the UK anymore. We know all of that. But that industry has a lot of that substance. Whether Naira is giving them or not, that industry, whether it's in Nigeria, whether it's in America, whether it's in the UK, that industry and substance abuse, and it doesn't necessarily have to come from Naira. I say this to say that, yes, Naira is clearly an addict. We know, we've heard the story, we see it, it's obvious, right? But I think it's very important for people to also draw the line where people take blame. However,
we lost you again. We're losing you.
There you go.
Continue.
Okay. There are out there that the likes of what's his name, Maven Record, Don Jazzy, doesn't allow substance. Yeah, he won't. We know them. We can see them, even though we don't know them. We kind of know those that allow that kind of stuff. That is what is one rule that he gives his artists. That's someone that cares for the emotional, mental well-being of his artists, and he realizes that it's probably going to even affect his money at some point. That is a plan. All right, thank you, Abby. Especially with this network stuff, maybe we'll do a part 2, maybe. But thank you, Abby. I appreciate you for your opinion always. We'll talk soon. All right. So, wow. See, somebody say Iyabo Ojo has so many things to respond to. If not now, but one day she will see the need to respond. You need to keep coming around. You don't have to respond to everything in life. You go shalaye. No,
explain, because no evidence.
Yeah, you will go shalaye. If he doesn't know this and know peace and engage at peace immediately, she will never see the peace. And Black Diamond is right. There is no defense. That's Oga Paulo, he's just giving the guy, VDM, more ammunitions to fight Iyabo Ojo. That's how life works. I know that's a certain level of wisdom that you need to get. It's not common sense. But that's how life works. You cannot explain yourself to beat the internet. You go explain. Explain, because no evidence. Yeah, so don't do that to yourself. Don't, even in your personal relationships, if a person is a terrorist, you shut them down immediately. You destroy them. Silence them. Sometimes it's a mental thing. Sometimes it's the work you've done on yourself that allows you to be able to silence that kind. If you don't work on yourself, it'll be hard for you to silence that kind of noise. It's a lot of noise in the world. That's how the world has always worked that way. Before there was the internet, the world had its own version of noise. And at that time, the winners always knew how to separate the signals from the noise. The losers are always trying to respond to the noise. They get distracted all the time. And there's an in-between between losers and winners. Sometimes as winners, we have moments of losing. And then hopefully you have somebody wise, a wise counsel to advise you so that you don't put yourself in a position where you have to do shalaye. No evidence. Don't do that to yourself. The enemy will beat you down. Okay, you will get triggered all the time. For example, you would jump in the middle of a live session that has been going on for almost 2 hours, and you go start to do shalaye without understanding the full context. You're going off of the title. You're one of them.
Explain, because no evidence.
No evidence, and you go still collect. Yes, we will silence you if we notice you're one of them. We will silence you, or at least put you on timeout to go and rest. First, go and drink water and come back. Listen to the conversation before you have a say. This is not just now. It's something you have to practice in your life. There are very dark minds everywhere you go, and they will say the right thing. You will be confused. You will call them, they are gaslighting you. You will be confused. You have to know how to know which one do you respond to, which one do you not respond to. You know one thing, the world moves on. If you just shut up, they move on. You know? So, ladies and gentlemen, maybe we'll do a translation for Chiye in the backstage. Today I have to end this show because I do have to run to some other family events. I did promise my wife that I will end this right there on this dot. I'm already 1 minute over, you know. So, Babes said, Iyabo needs to stop talking. Let her be watching from distance. Listen, they get tired. He will move on. Very Dark Man will find additional scapegoats if you just let him be. There's more than enough scapegoats that he can find, that he can drag. His end will also not be good because he has dirt, serious dirt in his closets. He has a lot of skeleton in his closet. It's only a matter of time. We go day here. We know how this life works. We go day here. Already some people have time to be. I don't have time. I just want to talk to my prestige family. Some of the things they should pay attention to. Manipulators will speak 99% truth. There's 1% poison that you need to look out for. Pay attention. Okay? Pay attention. He's managed to successfully manipulate Daddy Freeze, manipulate Iyabo Ojo into a stupid meeting that never needed to happen. There's no need for that stupid meeting. He came out and exposed the meeting. He's manipulated Tunde Ednut. He continues to try to manipulate Tunde Ednut. He's manipulated Davido. He's now dragging Davido. Suddenly, he's already starting to drag Davido. Eventually, Burna Boy is too self go collect. Everybody that is inside of VDM's DM will collect.
Sorry.
It is not an opinion. It's a fact of life. So many of you are entitled. Everybody has an opinion. So you have an opinion. You allow people opinion. No, you are entitled. You are entitled. I'm telling you straight up right now. You're entitled. Some opinions are stupid. Straight up. I'm telling you straight up. Some things are fact, principles of life that are, it might, as in like the only truth. They take time, but in due time, they reveal themselves. Okay? If you're talking that much and you're dragging everybody, it's only a matter of time. It's a fact of life. It's a matter of time. Black Diamond said, please go. Please go, MOP. Don't keep our lovely auntie watching. You guys, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'll be back. I promise. We're not done. We're not done. We have to continue to talk about this. Okay? It might show up in the form of VDM. It's not about VDM. I don't put him on that pedestal. You fall off immediately. It's not about VDM or any one of the people that we use as anchor. It's about these lessons here today. Pay attention. Work on yourself. It's only when you work on yourself that you're able to detect the 1% poison. The 1% poison is always in the blind spot. They look for angles where they can get you. For example, if you're a logical person, they will use logic to koelomiobeje. They will show you 1 + 1 = 2, and you say, yeah, that's true. They will use miracles. They will show you miracles. Before you know it, they will steal from you. They would have robbed you dry before you realize that it's too late. I appreciate you guys. Have a good, fantastic weekend. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. God bless. You can go download the books for free. If you're looking for marriage, relationship coaching, the program comes with the books for free. But you can go join the 21-day boot camp. The links is in the description box, or you can just go to manofprestige.com. Take care and God bless. Take care, everybody. I appreciate you.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.